Key Stage 3 Curriculum and Assessment, the Flight Path System, Target Setting and Reporting. Curriculum and Assessment. Our curriculum at Hayes takes students on a 5-year learning journey from Year 7 to Year 11. At Key Stage 3, we've devised our curriculum to inspire and engage students, and at the same time to prepare them for the challenges of Key Stage 4 study. Each department has designed its curriculum and schemes of learning to cover the knowledge, skills and concepts students need to master to prepare them for their GCSE courses in Year 9 or 10. Students are regularly assessed against their targets. Teachers use personal learning checklists or PLCs to identify students' strengths and areas for development in each subject. The Flight Path System. In Years 7, 8 and 9, we use Key Stage 2 SAT results from primary school alongside information from teacher assessments at Hayes to give each student what we call a target flight path. The flight path represents the progress we expect each individual student to make across Key Stage 3 and is based on what we think each student could achieve by the end of Year 11 in line with their prior attainment or where they were when they started with us in Year 7. When students begin their GCSE courses, their target will be refined to a single grade, informed by their ability and the progress they have made at Key Stage 3. To create the Key Stage 3 flight paths, we use the grades 1 to 9 to reflect the new GCSE grading system. However, a flight path is not a prediction or a projection of a student's GCSE results. Each flight path is linked to a range of GCSE grades and will be one of the following: 2-3, 3-4, 4-5, 5-6, 6-7 or 7-8-9. If a student has a flight path of, for example, a 6-7, this means we think they're likely to be able to access a grade 6 or a grade 7 at GCSE level if they go on to study a particular subject at Key Stage 4. Each subject has its own flight path criteria for Key Stage 3. A student's flight path is not a limit on what they can achieve at Key Stage 3 or Key Stage 4. Students should aspire to meet or exceed their target flight path. Teachers regularly assess students' progress and plan lessons and homework accordingly. All students have access to the challenge they need to enable them to reach their full potential. Reporting. When we report to parents on a student's progress, teachers will comment by giving the following information. Working above means the student is currently working above the level of their target flight path and is making better than expected or excellent progress. Working at means the student is currently working at the expected level of their target flight path and is making expected or good progress. Working towards means the student has not yet reached the level of their target flight path and is making less than expected or limited progress. Student performance may vary over time as topics requiring different concepts and skills are covered. Where a student is regularly exceeding their target flight path, the subject teacher will provide appropriate support and enrichment to stretch and challenge the student according to their need. Where a student's progress is below the level of his or her target flight path, the teacher will ensure there are additional opportunities to revisit and embed learning to enable the student to move on. All teachers will identify learning targets in students' exercise books according to their personal learning checklists. Attitude to learning grades are given based on students' performance, contribution in class, effort, degree of organisation and care taken in presentation and the completion of homework.